Liverpool are serious title contenders. They are absolutely ridiculous right now. They've won 7 of their first 8 games, only losing to Nottingham Forest. And it doesn't matter if it's Gakpo, Jota, Diaz, Salah, Nunez, Curtis Jones, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch. It doesn't matter. All of their players right now are delivering. Not the best of performances last night against Wolves, but they got the job done in a day where Arsenal won and City drew. They had to go out there and get the 3 points, and the result is the most important thing. Big up to every single person. We just hit 25,000 subscribers, and now we are steamrolling our way towards 26,000. If you're new to the channel, please do go down, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you drop a like if you are enjoying the content. A very interesting game yesterday. Wolves had chances. Liverpool went with pretty much the same team we've seen majority of the season. I thought you may see a Gakpo after his brilliant performance against West Ham in the week. But the lineup was Salah, Szoboszlai, Diaz, and Jota as their front four. McAllister and Gravenberch. This is one of the best midfield double pivots in the league right now. Robertson, Van Dijk, Konate, Trent, and Alisson was back in. And you know what? Robertson was absolutely electric this game. He was getting down that left-hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4 dangerous crosses. There was one cross into the first half. Szoboszlai hit it straight into the goalkeeper from literally about 2 or 3 yards out into Johnston's arms. But this Wolves side, they are bottom of the league right now. And this team is more than good enough to be around mid-table. I don't know what's happening. Aït-Nouri's a good player. Lamina's a good player. Cunha, Gomez. They've got some decent players in there, but for whatever reason, it's not working out for Gary O'Neill, and I think his days are numbered. I think if he loses his next game, that will be it. He will be out. Adios, ciao, see you later. You know, Liverpool now currently sit top of the league, and they are serious title contenders. They've only conceded 2 goals in the league. It's absolutely ridiculous. 2 goals conceded and scored 12. Only Manchester City and Chelsea have scored more goals in the league than these guys. They've got the best goal difference by 2 or 3 over City, Chelsea, and Arsenal. And right now, they're firing on all cylinders. They go 1-0 up. That man, again, Robertson, puts in a delightful cross into the box. And Johnston did well on the shot a few minutes before that. And Konate gets his first goal for Liverpool in the Premier League and makes it 1-0 just around the halfway mark. And I thought going into halftime, Liverpool probably will make a couple of changes. They were getting in behind that Wolves defence. One of the, I think it was Bueno or it might have been Gomez, made an absolutely hospital pass. Salah misses from about 20 yards out into an empty net. I don't think it was Salah's best game, but when it come down to delivering the winner, he did that. You know, Wolves' goal come from an absolute howler from Konate. He's trying to shield the ball. There's a miscommunication between Alisson and Konate, which is a very rare occurrence. And, you know, Wolves get back into the game for an equaliser. And then about 5-6 minutes afterwards, Trent Alexander-Arnold does what he does best. The ball into the box with his left foot is absolutely delightful. Jota's about to head it in, and he gets pulled down, and it is a stone wall penalty. His arms are around his shoulders, around his neck. Gary Neville said on the commentary immediately it was a penalty, and I agreed with him. And before you know it, Liverpool go back in front. That man, the best Liverpool goal scorer in the Premier League, and he's now got 230. He's been involved in 231 league goals with 159 goals and 72 assists. To my knowledge, only Lampard, Henry, Rooney, and Kane, might be Giggs as well, were the only 5 or 6 players in the league that have got more goal contributions for one Premier League club in the league. Curtis Jones had a big chance about 10, 15 yards out in the second half. Wolves had their chances. You know, like I said, Liverpool weren't at their best today, but this is what the best teams in the league do. They win when they're not at their best. And it was a very important win because Manchester City drew against Newcastle. I didn't think Man City would go up to St James's Park and come back with the right result. And then Manchester City currently sit on 14 points, which means Liverpool had to go out there and get the right result. And they did that. They got the 3 points. They're top of the tree. They've only conceded 2. They've scored 12. They've got a very interesting run of games coming up. They've got all 3 teams have got Champions League next week. Arsenal at home to PSG, Liverpool at home to Bologna, and City are away to Slavia and Bratislava. And I think Villa might be at home to Bayern Munich as well, who could be without Harry Kane due to an ankle injury. In terms of Liverpool's fixtures, I want to go through them because I genuinely think right now they are strong title contenders. I think people are sleeping on them and they're not necessarily getting a lot of the respect they, I think, deserve. Arne Slot has done a fantastic job, by the way, since coming in. They've got Bologna on Wednesday, Crystal Palace on the Saturday. Then there's an international break for whatever reason. And then they've got 4 games in 9 days. Now, I think that Brighton game may be moved to the 30th. But 4 games in 9 days is absolutely insane. And look at the games. Chelsea at the moment are absolutely flying. Cole Palmer is probably the best player in the league right now. Scored 4. We've got a video dropping tomorrow about Chelsea as well. Liverpool then are away to RB Leipzig in the Champions League. And then it's the big one on the 27th when they are up against Arsenal right now, who are really performing. Leipzig have had a good start to the season as well. They're only 2 points off of Bayern at the top. And there's only 3 points between Bayern and Dortmund, which is between first and fourth. But that Arsenal game is absolutely huge for both teams. Both teams right now are firing all cylinders, keeping clean sheets, defending well, scoring goals. And both teams are strong title contenders. But the Brighton game will be interesting. I thought Brighton were put in a bit of a better performance yesterday against Chelsea. But that Chelsea team at the moment is scoring goals for fun. And then they play Brighton again only a few days afterwards at Anfield. And then if you look at the run of games after that, they've got Bayer Leverkusen, Aston Villa, Real Madrid, and City all in the next 3 or 4 games. This period of games between the 20th of October and the 27th of November, we will really see what they're capable of. I believe they're going to win majority of those games the way they're playing right now. And Liverpool will be, very optimistic. The fact they have got Real Madrid and Manchester City at Anfield. Now, of course, Real Madrid are going to be without Kylian Mbappe for a few weeks. He picked up a knock. Whether he's going to come back and be fully fit by them, you'd imagine he would be. So they're going to be full strength. Aston Villa as well in there, only a few days after their Champions League game as well. So it's going to be an interesting season. But Liverpool so far, I mean, Arne Slot has got the balance between defense and attack in this Liverpool side absolutely perfect. Gravenberch is having such a strong start to the season. Him and McAllister complement each other so well. When one goes, the other one stays. When the other one goes, the other one stays. McAllister is such a fantastic player. And Ryan Gravenberch, when you think of the fact that Liverpool were desperate to bring in Zubimendi, and he's kind of filled that void and done absolutely magnificently. I don't think it was either of their best games yesterday, but they come out with a team that are fighting for their lives at their ground with 3 points. And now they've won 7 of their first 8 games, including beating AC Milan and Man United in there as well. They're winning in the Champions League. They're winning in the League Cup. They're competing on all fronts. Their forward line at the moment, it doesn't matter if it's Jota, Gakpo in the League Cup, Salah in the Premier League, Van Dijk and Konate in the Champions League as well. They are delivering on all fronts, and I think they are serious title contenders. I'm going to be honest. I look at how many goals they're scoring as well. Like I said, only Chelsea and I think it's City have scored more in the league, and Chelsea have got a robot up front, and City have got a robot up front, and Chelsea have got Cole Palmer, who genuinely is, I think he's got the second most goal contributions in the league. He might even be joint with Erling Haaland. But look, it's a fantastic performance. We'll be covering obviously the Man United Spurs game later today. Huge game for both managers. And we will be bringing out a video first thing tomorrow regarding Chelsea, because I don't want to say I was wrong, but so far they are really proving me wrong. Palmer, Jackson, they're on absolute fire right now. Make sure you go down, hit that like button if you haven't already. We are on the road to 26,000 subscribers, which is absolutely nuts. I'll see you all soon. Thank you all for watching. I am out.